Jan, but still, lawyer Obiri Boahen there, or that's why I was. Enra, the Criminal Investigation Department, CID, had a statement about Bontain responding. So, well, Boachijan has been arrested, granted bail, or more investigation so for the possible arrest of lawyer Obiri Boahen. Mensa Thompson, ASAPA Executive Director. Bema, good morning.
Good morning, Nhyira.
Right. I'll pay more 2 things. You can share more 24-hour ultimatum about 3 days ago. We issue for possible arrest for lawyer Obiri Boahen. If he said, Bujiri said the entire Osahe Boachijan also can the same thing, equally the same on the same program. Mumrenetrim mebwa.
But my main correction, Kaka.
Okay.
You can manage with you for an okay.
That's it for you.
My main correction, Kaka.
Okay.
You need to say, and some Major Boachijan Kayano, the same thing, and a lawyer Obiri Boahen Ekaye.
Okay.
The two statements are absolutely different.
Okay.
Metie Major Boachijan interview, from A to Z. And a Metie Obiri Boahen so interview, from A to Z. The two statements are not the same. Major Boachijan says, a word of caution, say, a Kwani Electoral Commission for a fast to your money. So, man, she a bit to me the basa no uni a breo minor. No, we're going to be paying. Which is a word of caution to the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
It is not the same as Obia. Obey na adwene so ba be say registration be bia be bono obi bia obi ben registration center so be basa be bro. The two statements are not the same. That is the first point. Now, if you put these two statements in focus, now Oshe say ene Major Boachijan has been picked up by the police and granted bail and is being charged. Now, lawyer Obiri Boahen is walking around free. And it is looking as if say constitution and this level of discrimination and unfair application of our laws, mean they be free by it. Now, it creates some level of mistrust for the police, especially when it's a politically sensitive case. When you have one of the parties involved in this particular matter, the Deputy General Secretary of the ruling government. So it looks like Ghana there, the party will buy more, but once your party is not in government, any little thing you say, you find yourself at the wrong side of the law. Is that the kind of society that we really want to build?
As I mentioned, that the Obiri Boahen, I was say, the registration of new voter register or Judicial as a political party. Na obebabe ye basabasa ohono ombebo. Na wanko ye basabasa nso
na Nhyira, lawyer Obiri Boahen. The guy is a lawyer. Ubia was a lawyer of many years standing. As a lawyer, or call law school, you're trying to say the remedy of violence is violence. Sani you're law school. Say the remedy of violence is violence. Say, even if you're performing your lawful duty, not to be ever to be interfere, the remedy is violence. Sani you're Obiri Boahen or law school. And so, what kind of situation are we finding ourselves in? So there's absolutely no doubt that those statements by Obiri Boahen was so reckless, and it shouldn't be coming from somebody who is a lawyer and no other person than the Deputy General Secretary of a major political party, the ruling party. It is so reckless and irresponsible, and we must condemn it. But in condemning so, we cannot watch on while Major Boachijan, who only gave a word of caution and a word of advice to the Electoral Commission and to our political actors, being taunted by the police for just giving a caution statement, for just cautioning the public and the Electoral Commission. Then you have somebody make this comment of such gravity, walking around free because he's Obiri Boahen.
Man making official complaint to the police for the arrest of lawyer Obiri Boahen.
The 24-hour ultimatum expired in Nhyira. We reached the lawyers of Major Boachijan, and the information we had said he's been granted bail, and they are waiting for what action the police is going to take. Major Boachijan, we are waiting to see whether for causing fear and panic or for distracting public peace or whatever. We are waiting to see how they are going to charge Major Boachijan. Immediately they charge Major Boachijan. Same charges and even worse must apply to Obiri Boahen. And so we are preparing a petition to the CID. Because what is good for the goose is equally good for the gander. We cannot live in such level of discrimination.
Are there more as a part for more advocates and as a monamoye campaigners for Boachijan? Because it appears that if Boachijan is prosecuted there, then Obiri Boahen should be prosecuted. So you are not looking at the wrongs, but you are looking at equity and answer then.
The full name of ASEPA is Alliance for Social Equity. Social equity. Equity in the application of our laws. Equity in the application of our laws. And we cannot watch on and see our laws being applied differently to different people. We cannot share masa and koso. And yes, society. And one of the things that in constitutional are frowning against discrimination. Discrimination on the basis of political affiliation, on the basis of religion, on the basis of ethnicity, all forms of discrimination, the constitution is frowning against it. So the police themselves are violating our constitution by arresting Boachijan and leaving Obiri Boahen to walk around free. They are violating the law. And so we cannot watch on for this to go on. We are not campaigning for anybody. We are just ensuring, as a public accountability group, that the right thing is done and our laws are applied fairly and squarely to whoever find themselves at the wrong side of the law.
When you say lawyer Obiri Boahen, as police statement from the buyer, so they are investigating, and is that not enough for you?
What are they investigating? The guy went on radio. Haven't you listened to the tape? The guy went on radio and said, what are you investigating? So are they investigating? Say, on the kind, and I say, on the kind. And I said, then what are they investigating? How many hours did it take for them to pick Major Boachijan? And they are telling us to say, because they are investigating Obiri Boahen without even inviting him to the CID or without allowing the police to go and pick him up. And the police can give orders from Accra here. Small Nipa Mamako, your friend is saying, somewhere in the Bono region, just to go and arrest Boachijan. And Obiri Boahen is walking around free. What kind of animal farm is that?
I see. Anyway, lawyer Obiri Boahen, I will ask him, and the police will also will speak to them and pay. But the last thing on your statement back when who a reply from Shraj, Diana would demand from the current Chief Justice, and the Shraj the reply Abraham.
I am the papa will be assembly. Because and no maybe also or my more Nhyira, we are destroying the moral fiber of our society. In state institutions, politically tainted, and the level of interference and scheming, especially in our offices of accountability, is so bizarre. there is a reason why they are officers of accountability. So I'm going to say, Pepe, it has a shiny proye, any normal abuse of power. They will check the executive and all the other arms of government. That is why the officers of accountability are there. Nhyira, in 2019 December, and Paul Justice Nhyira, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Once the nomination, we decided to do our background checks on him because for Yang as a public accountability group, the judiciary is one area you need and so anybody going to head the judiciary is something that we so much want to keep an eye on. So we did our background checks. Then we realized, Justice Nhyira, as a High Court judge, as an appeals court judge, and as a Supreme Court judge, failed to comply with the provisions of Article 286 by filing his assets and liabilities with the Auditor General.
Official source Ben Amunya some information free.
Yeah. I'm on radio. Yes. So
Thompson, official source Ben and a mom that this information.
So when we had this information after our background check, then we petitioned Shraj. That we believe Justice Nhyira is violating the provisions of Article 286 as a Supreme Court judge. So they should investigate him. Then we petitioned Parliament to suspend his vetting and subsequent approval because any approval of Justice Nhyira was going to be inimical to the investigations that Shraj was doing. And that is exactly what has happened now. But Parliament decided to go on with their duties and approved Justice Nhyira. When we petition Shraj, per the law, if you send any petition to Shraj is supposed to subpoena the asset declaration records of the respondent from the Auditor General. Shraj wrote to the Auditor General requesting the asset declaration records of Justice Nhyira. And I am telling you emphatically clear on authority, say, the response the Auditor General wrote to Shraj is that Justice Nhyira, Jean Mensah, and Bosman Asari, these three respondents which we took to Shraj, had all not filed their assets and liabilities as required by law.
But do you
the Auditor General wrote to Shraj?
More copy of the Auditor General statement.
It is with Shraj.
Do you have a copy?
It is with Shraj.
Or copy?
Shraj must release the report the Auditor General wrote to them. I cannot give you my sources, but I'm saying, the report Shraj wrote to us, they failed to attach a copy of that declaration from the Auditor General Department.
Responsible na Shraj the mamo.
Shraj said, by the time we filed our petition, Justice Nhyira had declared his assets.
Okay.
And we think it's a lie. Because
do you have a contrary?
He went to file his assets and liabilities a day before his vetting by Parliament.
But whatever it is, we're filing as we speak. Yes, sir.
That is not a law.
But we're filing.
No. Read Article 286. Justice Nhyira was first a High Court judge. As a High Court judge, he was supposed to have filed his assets and liabilities.
Well, until we get a document.
As a Court of Appeals judge, he was supposed to file his assets and liabilities. Even as a Supreme Court judge,
but
he was supposed to have filed his assets and liabilities. He failed to do it until he was nominated to the position of a Chief Justice before he rushed to go and file it.
Okay, I think we will abide and take the Shraj response and say he has filed his asset, he has declared his asset, and therefore, so any document to prove say all these years not on file, yeah, obviously that what we can believe, but for now we go by the Shraj statement.
And let me say this, because per the law, do you know that it is only officers of accountability like Shraj or the Supreme Court that can subpoena the asset declaration records of any public official?
Of course.
We cannot, if we have a copy, if we get a copy of the asset declaration form of Justice Nhyira, it will be illegal. The Auditor General will only release such a report to Shraj.
Okay. And Thompson,
even that report to Shraj. So
Thompson, may I say, my earlier discussion on lawyer Obiri Boahen, but very quick one, I mean, lawyer Obiri Boahen, and some clarification on issues. Lawyer, good morning. Lawyer Obiri Boahen, good morning. Hello, lawyer. Okay, I think lawyer Boahen and Temenka. I'll try to connect him back on the line. Now, my Timmy, Bisan, a few questions. Right, 34 minutes past 7, live on Nhyira 104.5 FM. We need Adriana Bakofi Asantini. Lawyer Boahen, I want to believe he's back on the line. Lawyer, good morning. Lawyer na Bibi Abokode.
Oh, another woman.
Yeah, Danyamia say. When any invitation from police over comment our radio so.
Oh, Matiti, but I've not received it. Radio Crom catches a member and the crowd go. Please, I think I'm a lawyer, a law-abiding person, a responsible person, a seasoned politician, seasoned lawyer. If the police say so, why won't I go?
I see. ASEPA Alliance for a social and accountable pressure group or more law, justice, executive for everybody. Omujidi say the police and the Christians are not being fair because someone wachijan kokaya their friend actually would ye kra wakamu du cheno and they who kra cheno to they are surprised why would that so the namwa police form for one chiwo.
You see, society thrives on objectivity. Society doesn't thrive on subjectivity.
Mete one kapa, I think we have other lines out of it, but you didn't come on.
Yes, I will. I'm sorry, I can't go anything. Sana, yes, I am. I don't want to go into those matters at all. What I share. Yet I'm interested in the community. Look, I'm a lawyer. I'm the Deputy General Secretary for Political Party.
Yeah.
I can't someone. The general home. I can't someone, but I'm moving general home. You can't someone, I'm on your moving general home. So, if somebody's ignorant, you know, we have ignorant people in this. Only we have to show to corroborate in Shuma. One more answer it. Only that. Yeah, what's here? That. The blow are sabi. Not general. I'm fat. You know, fast. You can't imagine fat now. You know. But
lawyer, I am no crasa will say Ubia Vober resist or Babaye BB or voter registration exercise as a Uberbono.
That for the sake of one, Kaukasa push for better than in tennis and Casa. That's what just briefly.
Yes.
You see, in law, Uchi.
Mitiepa, lawyer.
So because Obiri sunlight. So already start. I take Ghana card. I just got a voter card.
Voter card.
You're registered voter. Not say going by the going by the decision in Tanadi versus the Attorney General and the Electoral Commission. Supreme Court judgment delivered on 26 March 1997. If you read that judgment, you know, because they can accept for Krabia Cycles Mamsatian or Moncopension. That is why I'm talking about ignorance. No, you could have case Mamsatian or Moncopension. Now, if you look at that case, the advantages to be derived as a registered voter are short. You can't be, when you're a registered voter, you can't be a president. You can't be a vice president. You can't be a minister of state. You can't be ambassador. You can't be a high commissioner. You can't be an NCC penny. You can't be a public service commission penny. And I must, so because of life. Now if you want to deny that person, say, I'm my own register. That, now so deny that writer. You cannot do that nuisance. And doing so, let me abo.
Na sana mraneka I mean ye womra say Ghana police for na dem mra ye adwuma nti wo bu bia that's a wo no wo de mra na che wozem
one condition no.
Oh, but that I understand your condition, but are you saying any so be ejiju obi a on foreign police obebo no?
No, in law, all you are talking about threat of death or threat of harm, it should be real. Threat of death, threat of harm, it should be real. Yeah, I don't want to read this in this other place of there. You see, this is a provocation. I know as a military mitigating factor. Say, Obiri sunlight. Say, or call register. Now when card. She saw on your card, parent number, on your registered voter. And as announced in the term, Adi, as a family vacation, why not be denying? Sanya money in Adia. And you say, what was saying? Say, what was saying processing? You see, common sense approach. What was saying processing one? Let's tell me. We look at the threat of harm or threat of death.
But
big sunlight. Now say all register. Na anya home for so be. Na say wo saying. Okay.
I see, but still, lawyer Manfojidi say as a lawyer and a deputy general secretary, no matter how conditional your statement were, na enwunya so bekasa because at the end of the day, anyway.
Yeah, but you see, are you people not particular about those who have also nailed the ideas of Okakosem?
Because man for say the more or less Wachijan Koka Bibia ono su claim say condition.
Another case of ignorance. So the Wachijan kan.
Ono de ya cheno, ono de ya.
There be ignorance. Just opposite the Wachijan kan say. And a national cafe. Ignorance. I don't want to talk too much.
Okay.
Ignorance, you see. But you have some desperate politicians who just I don't know how to describe it.
But for now, men can say Obia police form frail and you are prepared say nay cry you are ready to go.
Oh yeah. Why not?
I see.
Why not? Everybody must be a law abiding person. Everybody must be a responsible person. You must be law abiding.
Okay. Lawyer, I'm not going to this clarification, but I'm grateful. Bijidi say because we didn't come. Your other issues,
why not?
Yes, every yes.
Everybody must be law abiding.
Mate, lawyer, me da CP.
Giving to desperate politicians who resort to desperate.
Ovende. Lawyer.
That be you. Mama, come let's obey. I think that.
Your definition of desperate politician, Rebecca said relative. Obiri sitting somewhere. So Obiri Rebecca said lawyer Obiri is also desperate for saying that for using that comment. Yeah, Rebecca said you are desperate. Say voter register no such in China yetro. Enti na ma wo so kasa.
I'm before saying you see come about. It is only the issue under Article 45. Therefore, so what you say you go to court.
Okay.
Common sense. What sense?
And therefore, no Becca said, "You're not ubet me a Janwa done to say so when you're trying to bano, you're bebo, any those things. Obviously,
you see, if you disagree with what you see doing now, you go to court.
Because lawyer Manford say you are encouraging violence at our electoral process and during because yet kroma and nay more refer Joseph Yamin commenter okay no you have not said but enameka say there was several instances here kotro din keka manfo bebre ebon konfo kotro abi okra we kofa ballot box obi kura twam na wai boy emetwa and e because we Asante region all because politicians ever make a comment like this. And it's why a party ni no gina ho na obi kura ba no obi kasa kekekra. Lawyer Obiri Boahen say obey ya monti no. They will not even wait for the police. And that is violence.
Political party Benson has to train obi say. Yeah, registration of voters akoseno. Na political nipa man kwa say when you say what was something on about what didn't should be a registration okoboro okosem I say a post for better than friend. I'm waiting for this thing. But I think I'm putting these things across for consumption. Yes, everybody among sharing maybe in 208 but they can't send
okay
and this winning okay one more than man they invaded the premises of the Electoral Commission. Okay.
Exactly.
Good. 2015, N.P.P for winning here. Who is a Boko? Okay. Okay.
Mikaipa.
And then again, at all times in the TV, I have to say, I'm on your call, will be clear. We should get them power. 2000, President Kofong winning here. What is N.P.P for invading the premises of the Electoral Commission? We must be very careful and very serious as a nation. And we should be seen calling a spade. Okay, so by 2012 or thereabout, Genius, Kumasi High. No, we are limited registration here. And this boy should be called saying machine for them. Okay. Is that proper? Huh?
And these instances usually say bia my police for no mam running juma then there will be all who be should have them beaten.
What is that proper?
No, I wrong, but the America said two mistakes. Said two mistakes and I said two wrongs. You ain't me far wrong and correct wrong go.
Why?
About this I encourage violence beget violence.
No, I know nobody's encouraging violence. Why is it that that's a nation? NBC for the HSA, we seem to be pampering them because of performing violence acts. That should not be the situation.
Lawyer, I'm a paramedic. I say, maybe I was out to suffer.
What is that? N.P.P from Mexico, DC office.
Maybe did say you've indicated that.
Very serious, and all of us should be thinking about this.
Lawyer Boahen, thank you. I'm paying for community. 46 minutes past 7, live on Nhyira 104.5 FM. A quick one. I think one of the Suhum Base FM station, Daddy FM, and what they comment here too.
Daddy FM.
General registration. We have a very 25. Limited registrations, we have a November 25. Registration, general registration. We have some workers. And I can also see we're breaking 33 on the CNNPM. And I said the right of the register. Because when CI-732 was repealed by CI-NPM, we're breaking 33 and actually said, so I never register for fraud. Register never will be an advertisement. Now the China advance, taking into consideration the position of the Electoral Commission and taking into consideration the decision and behavior from adding the Electoral Commission. That was done in 1990s in Europe. The CIO advance will not save the life of the current register. And as a result, it will not save the life of the current register. Register is the so
Okay.
December 2020. Not a COVID-19, so COVID-20, so COVID-21, over COVID-19. 1 December 2020, register for family association. Why not any? So I come back to it. On the 7 December, Ghana is also. So when you look at emergency as captured in the Constitution of Ghana, COVID-19. What does it mean? Just interpretation or ordinary interpretation of emergency under the Constitution of Ghana and not COVID-19. And that's what I'm saying to them. We should create a register for that. August 2013, Supreme Court decision, presidential elections about 2012. The phenomenon is already starting. Person should not allow the individual to be negative. I'm N.P.P. Why the registration won't say why the registration won't say for afternoon? The decision and the this case now. And it's a register. And then the entity was reduced by CNN. And then CNN is coming.
Sir, we are lawyer in Jamuan, a Torabia Mupichi to your four about your rights and idea. Nasebia, Obi, Ona Okase, Oko, Monebia, BBC, and not your bebono. Your bebo saying, is that the way I don't see registration. Registration, and the common program registration. No,
okay, Mr. Badaz, voice in the lawyer Obiri Boahen, but at least
okay,
a quick one on exactly the Wachijan and so kaya for the invitation. Quick one na yinti na fi we we back dying waba the more kwenya now so what Sunday or drinchre Eddie Abrayan on a various portals. Just a quick one yinti ora Wachijan exactly the okay
on record.
My infant to just Okano on OKFM. I won one of their shows. So
this government have been elected on a register with the biggest margin in Ghana's electoral history. Now, what has gone wrong? More in power. So now if you want to change it, there must be reason other than say or election, you know, because an open meeting one of the radio stations. We'll look at one. My N.P.P representative, my confidence is say election now. The margin will be 1.3 million. They have cooked up the figures already, so they are going to organize a register, you know, to legitimize it.
But Electoral Commission, one more and yet belong to any political side. One was the mandate to run the election for us. That's
a myth.
Oh,
one appointed as a commissioner. I don't know changing Jimenez. Nipa wa presided elections among the largest margin of victory. And then one why we're replacing. And politically motivated. The political motivation in this case, you know, now
we will beef up the numbers, you know. We will winning because they don't have confidence. Me catch almost say they don't have confidence in their winning numbers. Otherwise, they won't tamper with it. But more important, I don't know how old we were in the 60s, but me catch confidence say, post-independent Africa, no, all crises and civil wars have happened on the back of disputed electoral elections. Now, what they are doing now, they are walking us sleeping into civil war. And if they want it, they will get it.
Hey, Captain.
I'm
Major.
Quote me.
Major.
What happened to Balewa?
Major.
Yes, sir.
Now, where do you and I mean,
I say it's absolutely unnecessary. For somebody to tell me, say, we met me and win the election by a margin of 1.3. Where did they get the figures from?
Okay, FM.
Right, 7 minutes to hit 8 o'clock. Live on Nhyira 104.5 FM. Midin dia Adrianaba. Kofi Asantienin. Ano pay nkoma ye di nyina no na me pese we nya the background until you can make an informed decision with whatever I going through your mind. Mame na be homra me ba ti for memo akwanya na ye di nkomo 0322083581